Well, hello there, this is Dalsu, Dalsu Plays, and Banished is the game. We're at 615 people. It's going to take me goddamn forever to get to 1,000, but I don't care. I'm having such a good time, it doesn't really matter. It's meditative to me, you know, sit here, watch my city move around, and reflect on how far we've come. Yeah. So we got some more townhouses being built, 2 of which are almost done. I don't know why they always seem to prioritize the houses, because I had some other things queued up. I guess they've got them all done now. Everything's done, so they're working on the houses. Fine, that's fair enough. Fair play to you. We're also doing a little bit of upgrading here, and we're also upgrading the tailor. Yeah. So we're waiting on mostly stone for all these projects. However, we do have a brand spanking new quarry. That's going to be great. And we have a quarry here that we may upgrade at some point. Oh, we just got some more lamp oil just right there. Peter was also suggesting that I purchase some lamp oil. But I cannot understand how I would... Oh, this is a farm supplier. That's why. That's to go to like my main trader. But I don't think I even ever rebuilt my main trader, did I? I don't think I ever did. I think I just kind of rocked the farm suppliers for the entire game. So that's interesting. Would like to get that upgraded. Can't ever seem to get enough oil. We have plenty of whale blubber. We also made a straight line of shore here, where we could, if we wanted to, build a whole new whale blubber place. But okay, so he's... Are you telling me you're full up on herbs now? What are you telling me? No, that went away. Okay. For whatever reason, oil press is now out of whale blubber. Can't make anymore. Alright, so we're not really waiting on any construction here, except for these houses and the ones that we upgraded. This one actually got built rather quickly. It's done. Fabulous. I wonder how many bricks we have. How many building supplies we have. We'll give those a little time. We'll see if the materials get brought or not. Meanwhile, we'll keep our eyes on these. This is going to give us some new berths, which would be great. We also really could stand a new graveyard. I'm noticing some unhappy people. So we do have a plot open. Just for you. That's very morbid. I'd like to take these trees out. I'd like to take everything out from over here, really. Let's just remove resources from all over here. That's going to take our laborers quite a while, but we do have 74. So I'm not too concerned with tying them up because it won't be for long. As long as I'm a bit careful about how I do it. A lot of people in the courthouse there. We may be out of some of these essential, complex building materials. These guys got all they need. Well, we probably have a lot of laborers bringing stuff, so we'll be patient on that. He's a laborer, isn't he? He's a stone cutter. Alright. We've got plenty of candles to expand this at any time. It's just the second expansion that's such a pain in the ass. Really, I mean, how much lamp oil do you need, guys? Or rather, how slowly do I build lamp oil? This one's also not doing it. Even with 72 whale blubber, he's at a halt. That is odd, isn't it? Are you sure we don't have any whale blubber just sitting around not getting used? It must not be. 0. Okay, if you say so. So perhaps we need yet another ship and wharf. We may indeed. We could straighten this out and go with another one. I don't think they have any circle of range. I think they're all good. The idea being that they actually go out into the ocean. So, yeah, we'll probably wait on that because it's going to require a lot of stuff. Meanwhile, yeah, we've got all the building materials. Short a little bit on these, but we'll wait and see if that doesn't just work itself out. Of course, we are short on stone everywhere we go. But we're at 620, so not too bad. That graveyard's going to cost a bit of stone. Looks like the harvest is beginning, and we got plenty of food, so I am not concerned about the food situation at the moment. I'm more concerned with the whale blubber situation, or lack thereof. Let's make sure. I'd like to investigate a little bit about. So the glassworks is just going full speed ahead. The brickworks seems to be going full speed ahead, no problem. What about the... I believe we turned off the building materials. This guy can make... Is it building materials? No, he makes joists. This is the building supplier. He's been making building supplies from lumber, glass, and bricks. We did turn the lumber building off. And this guy, he makes furniture out of logs. We don't use a whole lot of furniture. We use more like furnishings. Which you need furniture for. The furnishings may be the thing that we actually run out of before anything else. Let's take a look at our City Hall. Furnishings. Furniture. Furnishings. Furniture. Okay. Furnishings is a little bit low. So we want to make sure this guy... Yeah, this guy needs to be switched to furnishings. Rugs, glassware, and pottery. How are we doing on those things? Pretty complex system here. Rugs, glassware, and pottery. Let's start with rugs. Rugs, we have a shit ton. Do we have much glassware? We have enough. And how is our pottery holding up? 25. We don't have enough pottery. Probably because our potter has been turned off. Why don't we switch him back on? There we go. Give us some pottery, and some glassware would be nice too. Yeah, I'm fine switching you back on. Go ahead and go to work. Can also do just sand and coal. Clay and furnace fuel. Okay. That should be alright. That should be doable. Just want to keep an eye on those things. Make sure we've got what we need. Since we are quite low in furnishings, and they're needed to upgrade a lot of these houses. Are they actually needed for the officer townhouse? Yes, they are. Okay. But really the main thing is the stone. How are my little workers doing? There's so many of you that it shouldn't be long. How much are these guys producing? 51 in the current season? Alrighty then. How about our tailor? He still needs a lot of stone. Okay, so it's all about the stone. It is all a stone problem. Still lacking in lamp oil. This one we're not even going to think about for a while, probably, because, of course, the lamp oil will not be there for that. And what does a new ship and wharf cost us? Let's check that out. It's quite an expensive building. It requires some ship hulls. We'll go ahead and build one. Another one. Here. Okay, building supplies we have. Bricks we have. Hull components I'm not so sure about. Where are we? I'm lost. I'm getting lost so easily. Okay, here we go. So we need building supplies. We've got plenty of building supplies. That's not an issue. We needed, what was it called? Ship hulls. This is going to be under S. Or, I don't see it. Do you guys see it? What was it called? Let's double check. Sorry about that. I think it was called ship hulls. Hull components, my bad. Okay. Probably why I didn't find it. My bad, as the kids say. Do the kids still say that? I don't even know. Hull components, we only have 2. We need to consult our shipyard, and it requires lumber plus rope plus linen. I think we can safely turn you back on. Had a little bit of a game crash there. It's a little spooky. It might have been just because of the rain, or it might be because of how exponentially our population has grown. We have an empty pasture here, I just realized. Okay, so where were we? We're going to come over here and we're going to turn on the shipyard. And we're going to give you 2 guys to work with. Yes? There we go. Now, I'm a little concerned with how much lumber we have. We should have a bit. $363. Okay, we might start running out of lumber pretty soon. Meanwhile, our brewery and our winery never really get their act together, no matter what. I guess people are eating the stuff. That's fine. Alright, so we've got this new ship and wharf queued up, and the hull components are going to have to be built. The rest of the stuff should be no problem. But hopefully these will start getting done beforehand. Definitely a stone problem. Should we just do another damn quarry? I mean, right next to this one we could do another quarry. We've got plenty of workers. Could do that. I mean, stone's holding us back so much. Yeah, I think I've quite convinced myself that we do need yet another stone quarry. Yeah, it's pretty cheap actually to build. It just takes up a shit ton of space. So we could get one, just it's going to be a little offset unless we do our flattening tool, which I'll probably do. Of course, it does not like that, so I'm going to have to use my power flattening tool. Just like the power it's got there. One little ridge. Flattening the mountain. Strip mining, if you will. I'd like to save these trees so I can harvest them. Go ahead and clear that away. It's looking better. We could connect this path. Probably will do that. Tell you what, before we get crazy building stuff, why don't you remove all these resources? That'd be great. Give us some more space in there for another quarry if we so desire. Meanwhile, they're still working on this. We've got so many of them, but they've got so many things to do. You can never really have enough. Alright, I suppose we'll let the winter pass away here. Go ahead and just speed things up. See how they pan out for a second. Hopefully the game will not crash again. We're at 623, so our population seems to be actively growing, albeit, you know, somewhat slow. Got a lot of children as well. Probably anticipate some kind of a death spurt at some point. Not a death wave, just a death spurt. Still not able to really get the amount of clothes that we want. Still not able to get the amount of fuel that we want. And not able to get the amount of stone we want. So we're working these problems continuously, but they are still problems. I don't know why the fuel problem is the way it is, but We're just going to have to build more firewood choppers. We only have 14. I guess that's not a lot for as many people as we have. And during winter, they seem to just gobble it up, so... Alright, we are at 40,000 food, though, so food is great. Really, I have no worries about food. I can continue to grow, probably up to 700 before I even think about food again. At least that's kind of my plan right now. Okay, we'll slow it down once it gets into late winter. We're pretty close, I think. And then we'll kind of check on everybody's progress. This is my new kick. I speed it up for a minute, you know, when I'm kind of waiting on things. And then I slow it back down and I make my little adjustments and pan around, because it's so much easier to pan around when it's slow, you know. Alright, still waiting on late winter. Here we go, late winter, okay. Let's pan it back down to 2. And we'll take a look at what's going on. Of course, we have no stone here delivered yet. We've had a house built, and we're working on some other ones. We could upgrade these nice houses to these fancy ones, but I don't think it makes a damn difference, does it? It's just they're jealous of their neighbors now. These have little trestles. Oh, okay. They have a chair on the porch. You're gonna try spend all your money just to keep up with the Joneses. So sad. Look at all this beef. It's great. See, I don't have my laborers to pick all this stuff up because I've queued up so much work for them. Although they look to be about done now. How about my wharfing ship? How goes it? We are waiting on our hull supplies. Let's check and see how our hull supplier's getting on then. Seems to have all he needs. Everything seems to have all they need. Of course, except for the brewery. Never get enough honey despite having multiple apiaries. And the oil press, who never has enough whale blubber. How about this mine upgrade? Has it gotten any closer? At 100 out of 120? Okay. Whatever you say. We are maxed out on wood. That is interesting. Okay, I suppose it's time for a speed up again. And I think the food has only fallen because the laborers haven't picked a lot of it up. And they should be able to start doing so now. We'll let the winter pass into autumn. We'll kind of check on things again. Okay, spring rather. Sorry, I get my seasons mixed up a little sometimes. I don't live on the same planet as you guys. But it's nice where I am, anyway. Since we go straight from winter to autumn. No, it's not okay. We got 4 hull components. We're just going to have to be patient on that. The houses are being worked. I think they're kind of consuming all the stone that gets mined. So, yeah. Another quarry, I think, would be great. Let's do it. We've got the workers. There's no reason not to. Large quarry right there. And you know, I think we could do a stone stockpile in here. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure how much that really helps. Alright, we'll go ahead and speed it back up. Let the workers bring the materials to the stone quarry. Let them clear it away. Not queer it away, that would be different. Clear it away. And then hopefully the ship and wharf will be a little bit closer. We'll have our hull components being made. And hopefully our other quarry will at some point upgrade, you know, as the lamp oil goes. It gets produced. I'm not seeing a lot of laborers over here, but I'm going to be understanding about that because I did assign them quite a few things to do, and they're doing it. Alright, we'll go ahead and slow it back down. Take a look at our progress. See what's been going on here. Food is down to 30, but it is springtime, so we're far away from the harvest. Stored fuel still continues to be an issue. Yeah. It looks like our olive press is finally working at 92 whale blubber. So I'm thinking maybe another chopper. Not a small one, a big one. Looks like he would fit pretty snugly in here this way. So we'll have that queued up. Clothier is unable to do anything because of a lack of stone. It's all going towards these houses, which are popping up steadily. And it looks like most of that clearing has gotten done. Over here in the old world, as I call it. Ori is at 100 still. A lot of buildings are not working for whatever reason. Sheep butcher, because we don't have any sheep. Apothecary we don't need. Clothier's doing fine. Okay, glassworks is not being built. Not working. It's probably because of furnace fuel, but let's confirm that. Yeah, it's because of furnace fuel. So we'll deal with that in the next video. It's about time up now. So thanks for watching us, guys. This has been Dowsu. Hope you like, subscribe, and do all that kind of stuff that helps me out. And will help you out because you'll get more Banished. And, of course, my charming witticisms to boot. But don't be a stranger. Talk to you later. Bye.